on the 4th month, nag-stop na ako sa other job ko. As in, nag-full-time na ako kasi na-surpass na niya yung kinikita ko from my previous job. Kasi just because, I took the risk, I took action, I gave it my all.
So hi guys, welcome back to the New Noite channel. This is where we share real and inspiring stories of Filipinos. And this is your host, Kion. And today, we're with Miss Nikki Marcel. And she's Amazon seller virtual assistant. And she's also a YouTube vlogger here in the Philippines. So, Nikki, hello. And maraming salamat of accommodating our request.
Thank you, Kion, and thank you sa pag-invite sa akin dito. And I'm glad to be here to be able to share to you my story, my journey, and hopefully makapag-inspire sa mga nanonood at naghahanap ng opportunities online, lalo na ngayong pandemic. So yeah, I'm really privileged to be part of your episode series for successful people.
Likewise. Siguro to start off with, Nikki, mabigyan mo namang background of ano ba yung ginagawa mo before ka maging Amazon seller virtual assistant.
Okay, so actually, I graduated as a nursing student way back in 2010. Way back, parang tagal. And nung time na yon, as soon as I got my license, yun yung time na nagka-oversupply ng mga nurses sa Philippines na kami pa yung kailangan magbayad sa hospital so that we can practice sa hospitals nila and get experience para yun yung gagamitin namin as proof na may experience kami to apply for jobs abroad. Kaso, since hindi naman ako galing sa mayamang family, hindi na din kaya ng parents ko na, alam mo yun, to extend pa na humingi pa ako ng allowance and magbayad pa ng ganon sa hospital. Kasi parang, alam ko, may certain period tapos parang i-renew yung contract mo, which is yun nga, bayad ka ng bayad. So, during that time, nag-work muna ako as an HR specialist for an IT BPO company for 3.5 years. And siguro, promising siya, pero naano ako parang yung sa traffic. Kasi imagine, Manila ako noon, nag-stay. Tapos yung work ko sa BGC. Yun. So, ang layo ng ng travel ko, like everyday, mahina yung 2 hours. So, 2 hours to 3 hours. So, lang yun, napapunta pa lang yun. So, imagine, 4 to 6 hours akong bumabiyahe every single day. So, tas yung salary, nag-start ako 15,000. Imagine, Manila, tapos BGC ka, tapos, ayun, parang hindi talaga kaya yung, tawag dito, i-support yung needs ko. Parang saktong-sakto lang siya sa akin. But, as panganay, I have to help out sa family, to support them. So, talaga, hindi talaga kaya. So, naghanap ako ng opportunity. Sabi ko noon, hanap ako ng better offer. Nung time na yun, gusto ko pa rin ituloy as HR specialist. And habang naghahanap ako noon, I wanted to take my time. Ayoko yung kung ano na lang yung dumating, yun na lang yung kukunin ko kahit hindi ko feel just because I needed the money na. So, nung nakaipon na ako, nag-resign, parang inipon ko yung bonus, tapos yung 13th month, tapos nag-resign na ako. Tapos, nag-tutor muna ako. Online tutoring. So, habang nag-a-apply, tapos nag-aantay-antay ng results, nag-online tutor muna ako. Kaso, nung sumweldo ako as an online tutor, I think nasa 10,000 to 15,000 pesos. Pero part-time pa lang yun. So, doon ako nagkaroon ng idea na, okay, pwede pala akong kumita online. And part-time, hindi ko siya kasi consistent ginagawa kasi may days na may interview ako. So, aalis ako. May days naman na may kailangan akong gawin na personal errand. So, nakita ko yung potential na, di kung paglaanan ko pala siya ng at least 8 hours a day, di mas malaki pa yung pwede kong kitain. So, ang nangyari, di dapat mag-HR, itutuloy ko pa sana yung career ko as an HR specialist, naging napunta na sa pag-focus sa pag-online tutoring. So, mga 4 years. 4 years akong nag-online tutoring. Kaso, what happened was, na-hit ko na yung ceiling ng salary na parang per hour kasi may max ka na rate per hour. Then may mga incentive naman na nakukuha ka rin every month. Kaso, syempre kapag tumatanda tayo, lumalaki rin yung needs, tapos pati yung kapritsyohan sa buhay, syempre kailangan, wala namang iba magbibigay doon kundi, di ba, wala namang iba magpapund doon kundi ako, sarili ko. So, naano ako, parang nagkaroon ako ng realization na if I want to earn more, dapat siguro mag-invest ako sa skills that would allow me to do that. Kasi dito sa previous work ko as an online tutor, parang ang nakita ko na lang na way to earn more is to add more hours. During that time, I was already working 10 to 12 hours per day. So, parang ayoko naman na buong buhay ko na lang, buong araw ko na lang nagwo-work na lang ako na sosobrahan ko pa 10, 12 hours. So, ayun na, naghanap ako ng VA. So, general VA muna yung kinuha ko. Then, naghanap-hanap ako sa online jobs, PH, sa Upwork. Tapos, ang hirap kasi bukod sa wala akong experience, parang iba-iba yung yung needs nila na parang nag-apply ako as real estate VA for cold calling, nag-apply ako as executive assistant na parang VA din, mag-schedule ka ng meetings, ng book ng flights. Tapos, ang hirap, iba-iba, tas parang bawat interview, wala akong masabing unique aspect ko, dapat ako daw yung pipiliin nila. So, pero ang nangyari naman habang naghahanap-hanap ako, ulit-ulit ko nakikita yung Amazon VA, needed Amazon account manager, ganyan. So, tapos may one post doon na he said there na he's willing to pay $800 to $1,000 per month or more. So, parang ako, or more? Sabi ko, 50,000. So, $1,000 is 50,000 pesos. Tapos, full-time. So, which is, ang nakalagay doon, 40 hours per week. During that time, I can earn 50,000 and more as an online tutor. Pero I have to work 10 to 12 hours per day. So, parang sabi ko, yun nga, parang sa akin, okay yun kung 8 hours lang yung dapat kong parang i-commit sa work na to, tapos I get the same amount, okay siya. So, ayun, ang ginawa ko na, syempre, YouTube, our best friend, check online. Tapos, ang daming tutorials, kung paano, ano daw ba yung ginagawa. Actually, walang tutorial na Amazon VA na nagsasabi na ito yung ginagawa niya. Ang may tutorial, yung mga Amazon sellers, kung ano yung pinapagawa nila sa VAs nila. Which is, nalito ako kasi ang daming Amazon sellers. May Amazon wholesalers, may Amazon online arbitrage, may Amazon FBA sellers, may Amazon FBM sellers, fulfilled by merchant. Ko, anong dito yung pipiliin ko? Tapos parang na-overwhelm ako na, ano ba to? Ang daming information, tapos yung sinabi ni ganito, iba naman yung sinabi ni ganito. So, ano susundin ko? And more often than not, kahit ma-figure out ko tong isang step na to, when I want to proceed to the next step, yung pina-follow kong YouTuber, hindi na niya dinidiscuss yun. Kasi parang en passing na lang na-discuss yun. So, hahanap na naman ako ng ibang materials. Tapos minsan, yung information, parang inconsistent naman sa unang sinabi ng isa. So, ayun, napagod ako. So, sabi ko, wala bang course? Wala bang course na pwede ko matutunan? So, yun, naghanap ako ng course. Then, kasi part ako ng FB group na Online Filipino Freelancers. And that's where I saw the post of Coach Lish Aquino na na she has a course na ino-offer na niya. Tapos pinakita niya yung mga success stories ng students niya doon. Kaya doon ko unang nalaman na, okay, this is a real job pala. This is a real thing. Kasi if someone's teaching you how to get the skills to perform that role excellently, ibig sabihin, maraming gumagawa nito. It's just that hindi ko lang alam na nag-exist. So, doon nabuksan yung yung eyes ko sa opportunity, which is the Amazon virtual assistant.
So, nabanggit mo kanina na maraming siguro parang model of Amazon seller
Oo.
mo. Doon sa apat na yun, so currently, where do you focus?
Okay. So, I focus on FBA, yung mga fulfilled by Amazon, yung mga Amazon sellers na FBA ang structure ng business nila. Meaning, papadala lang nila yung products nila kay Amazon, pero si Amazon na yung magpa-pack and ship. Sila na rin yung mag-handle ng customer support. So, doon ako nag-focus. Kasi iba-iba palang business structure requires different although may mga skills na ano sila, na pare-pareho,
Yes.
pero yung atake, yung strategy, iba-iba sila. So kung lahat 'yon, aanuhin ko, sasakupin ko, ako yung mahihirapan. Pero 'pag nag-focus ka kasi sa isa, you just have to be really good at something, at one thing. And clients are willing to pay higher if you can provide bigger, bolder, faster, better results. And you can only provide that if you're specializing in one skill, in one target market. Kaya
Correct.
yun yung naging tawag dito reason bakit ako nag-focus sa FBA sellers lang.
And with your, siguro, you have your clients na from abroad. What do you normally do ba with them? Ano
Mm.
ginagawa or nakikita mo din
Mm.
na nire-request ng mga Amazon FBA sellers with
Oo.
their virtual assistants? Ano
Okay. So, as an Amazon virtual assistant kasi, marami tayong tasks or roles na pwedeng i-provide as na service sa clients. Like ako, nung nag-uumpisa pa lang yung client ko, 2 years nag 2 years na kami kahapon. 2-year anniversary. Siya yung pinakauna kong client.
nice.
Tumanggap din ako ng ibang clients pero project-based. Tapos parang tinulungan ko lang sila mag-optimize ng listing nila ng product detail page. Then after that, tapos na. Parang once na ma-deliver ko na, end na yung contract. Pero siya lang talaga yung niretain ko na may monthly, kami, na parang, talaga kami, stable relationship, parang ganon. So, when we were starting out, ako pa lang yung VA niya. So, basically, kaming dalawa lang yung nagmamanage ng business niya. So, I was helping him in product research, supplier sourcing, product sampling. Siyempre, kapag nakakita ka ng products, hindi mo naman basta-basta ibebenta yan. Kailangan mong humingi pa ng sample, tapos you have to develop the product kasi magko-competitor research ka pa, titingnan mo kung saan ba pwedeng i-improve na angulo yung product mo para mas bumili sa'yo yung mga customers for that niche. So, after that, gumawa din ako ng listing. I also worked with, meron siyang graphic designer na from Morocco. So, ako yung nagko-conceptualize ng images, ng product image. Saka yung mga namin, tawag doon, yung mga titles, bullets, product description. So, ako lahat yan. Kasi isang product pa lang naman yung wino-work on namin nun eh. So, yon, pagkatapos ng product research and product listing creation, pati yung ranking, saka customer service, ako rin yung nag-handle. So, since isa lang naman yung product namin nun, very manageable pa siya na ako talaga all around. Pero ito na, nung nag-scale na kami, doon na rin kami nag-start na mag-hire ng VA saka mag-grow ng team namin. So, pag ganun kasi, kapag lumalaki na, depende kasi sa client yan eh. Kapag yung client mo starting out, most likely ikaw lahat yon. Kasi isang product pa lang naman yung ilo-launch nyo. So, lahat ng process ng product hanggang sa ma-launch at makapag-ROI siya, dadaanan mo yon. Ikaw lahat gagawa nun para tulungan siyang ma-recoup yung investment niya. Pero kung ang client mo naman, halimbawa, ang nasalihan mong company or nakuha mong client is established na, yung nag-scale na siya, yung role mo pwede maging specific na. You can be in customer. Yun yung nangyari sa amin. So, yung mga hinar namin, may mga specific roles na sila. Merong sa customer support, meron sa PPC ads, pay-per-click ads ng Amazon, meron for graphic design. May kinuha na rin kaming sarili naming graphic design na Pinoy din para mas madali yung communication at time zone. So, meron na rin kaming copywriters kasi hindi na rin ako yung humawak ng listing creation. Hindi na rin ako yung Bali, ang ano ko na ngayon, forte ko is product research, development hanggang sa ma-launch siya. Pero kapag ni-launch na siya, iba na yung hahawak nun. So parang ako yung legwork talaga, yung para ma-create yung product. Kasi ang niche ko ngayon, I only work with supplement supplement sellers sa Amazon. Kasi wala, yun na yung ano ko yun na yung naumpisahan kong niche na pasukin. So since yun na yung experience ko, yun na rin yung tinuloy-tuloy ko. So yun na yung ginagawa ko. I help our suppliers, I team up with manufacturers to help formulate our products. Kasi custom formulation na kami, hindi na kami yung nanggagaya na lang. As in, kami talaga magde-develop. So it requires a lot of research, competitors analysis, and nakatulong din yung background ko as a nurse. Kasi naiintindihan ko yung mechanism of action ng ganitong ingredient, paano tong ingredient na to nakaka-treat siya or nakaka-relieve siya ng ganitong symptoms sa ganitong sakit kasi ganito yung effect niya. So, ang maganda naman nun, at least hindi na sayang yung ano ko, yung pinag-aralan ko, na-apply ko naman siya. So, when it comes to, going back to your question, when it comes to the roles that you will do as an Amazon virtual assistant, it could vary. Yun nga, if you are with a startup company, most likely lahat yon from A to Z. Pero kapag big company na yung sinalihan mo, doon ka na lang parang pwede kang mag-specialize palalo. Pwede kang Amazon virtual assistant pero ang specialization mo is for PPC ads management. So ako, just in case lang na in the future gusto ko pang kumuha ng clients, ang magiging offer ko na is I'm an Amazon virtual assistant pero PR ako and product development. As in, ako bahala mag-formulate ng products nyo, ako bahala mag-source, ako bahala humanap ng manufacturers yung makapag-usap and all. Yun, ganun yung options na meron sila. Pwede rin namang customer support if they want, if yun talaga which is yun yung most common skill na meron ang mga Pinoy kasi we're very hospitable, tapos karamihan sa atin may background as CSR sa mga BPO company. So that's already an edge for them kasi same lang din naman yung skill set na kailangan, nag-iba lang ng platform. Sa Amazon, Amazon.com nga lang naman makakausap yung mga customers nyo. Ganon.
Yes, actually, I heard niya before na kaya din malimit kinukuha yung Filipino as Amazon virtual assistants is unang-una yung language barrier. With us, hindi ganoon kahirap kasi parang second language na natin yung English. So most of the sellers are English speaking, so mas madali. And pangalawa nga daw, with Filipinos, napaka-loyal natin with kung sino yung affiliated na company or an organization. So mas tumatagal. And nabanggit mo din kanina na maraming you can be a general Amazon seller VA or you can look for specific niche or skill na meron ka.
Mag-sub-niche ka pa. Mag-sub-specialize ka pa.
Pero for someone na talagang as in newbie, na narinig lang ito with you and would want to engage or siguro gawin ito as their part-time, comment for them, mag-start ka muna as customer support o hindi as general VA ka muna?
Okay, that's a good question. Saka it's a question that I get a lot kahit sa YouTube channel ko, saka sa Facebook page ko. And I only have, the same answer. Pwede kasing, you could do it yourself. Kasi may mga sellers naman na willing mag-train. Like yung client ko, ngayon ng mga hinahire namin, mga talaga, karamihan talaga walang background as Amazon VAs. Kasi ang thinking niya, mas madaling i-mold yung tao. Parang he hires may ganito kasi mga clients they hire for attitude. If they see that you're a go-getter, you're results-oriented, at na-vibe ka na pasok ka sa niya, parang sa field niya. may ganong clients. Chances are, they would take a chance on new kahit wala ka pang experience. And may mga clients na gano'n na willing silang to do the legwork na sila yung magte-train. Yun nga lang, the starting salary would not be that competitive. Pero kasi, imagine if you're just familiarizing yourself, doing it for the first time, tapos with pay pa, hindi na rin siya masama. I mean, ang i-invest mo na lang is yung time. Of course, kung may laptop ka, yung mga ganong resources, given naman yun, internet, electricity, which is araw-araw naman nating ginagamit. So, yun na lang talaga, yung willingness mo to learn. And although may mga ganong clients, syempre, marami din naman kasing kakompetensya. So, ngayon pa lang, gusto ko na iset yung expectations na it's not gonna be easy. Wala namang magandang bagay or fulfilling na bagay na madaling nakuha. It's always gonna be challenging, but very rewarding in the end if you commit to doing it. That's one thing. They could look, kahit wala silang tawag dito, experience, they could go sa online jobs PH, Upwork, or even join Facebook groups ng mga Amazon sellers, provide value there, mag-comment ka, may mga nagtatanong ng mga sellers, paano daw to? Pwede mo namang i-research yun, i-google yun, then give them some insights kung paano i-solve yung solution nila. Kasi ganun din ako kumukuha ng client, mag-prospect na that's one way. So, yun yung pwede nilang gawin. Or the second option is if you don't want to, alam mo yun, ma-overwhelm, or if you don't want to do it by yourself, gusto mo may guide, gusto mo may support, yeah, I would suggest kung may extra budget that they should get a mentor or take a course na magtuturo sa kanila ng kung ano yung gagawin nila, sa kung ano yung dapat nilang aralin. Kasi when you already have the skill set, madali nang, tawag doon, madali na siyang i-offer sa mga nangangailangan. And ang daming Amazon sellers ngayon na nangangailangan ng VAs kasi many people are transitioning to online businesses, to e-commerce, and Amazon is continuously growing. So, doon pa lang maiisip na natin na dadami pa lalo yung opportunity. So, yun yung dalawang option. Do it themselves, find clients that are willing to train them kahit beginner sila, or get help, get support, take a course, get a mentor. That would take you to where you wanna be. Kasi ako nung time ko, when trinay ko rin kasi yan, mag-do it yourself, tapos na-overwhelm ako, tapos parang, ano na ako, ng time na yung burnout na ako sa previous work ko. So parang, gusto ko nang lumipat, so ayoko nang magsayang ng time. Sabi ko, dapat 2018 yun 2018, I want to end this year with a bang. Na ayoko naman na, alam mo yun, parang same pa din yung, kung ano yung start ng year ko, same pa rin nung nag-end yung year. So sabi ko, gusto ko naman maiba. Gusto ko naman mag-take action. And during that time, nung nakita ko yung ASBA, it was 15,000 din. Kasi batch 3 ako Tapos walang, ayun, 15,000. Tapos, konti pa lang yung students. So, ang ginawa ko, ayun, pinag-message ko yung mga nasa page ni Coach Lish na nag-iwan ng testimonial. Tapos, nag-investigate talaga ako. Totoo ba na nagkaano kayo? May mga nag-reply, may mga na hindi. Pero thankful ako sa mga nag-reply. Kasi, na-solidify yung decision ko na, sige na, I would take this risk. I would invest in myself. Saka, ang sabi ko na sa sarili ko, okay, 15K. If I can spend 15K right now, chances are I can make it. I can recoup it. So, the worst thing that could happen is, sige, mag-course ako, magbayad ako 15K, mag-course ako, tapos hindi ako makakuha ng client. Pero mangyayari lang naman yun if hindi ko ginawa yung best ko to look for clients. Kung hindi ako nag-apply, kung hindi ako nagpasa ng resume. So, sabi ko, hindi naman ako ganon. Ma-action naman akong person. So, saka di ko naman hahayaan. So, 15K yun kasi parang 25K na lang ata yung nasa BDO ko noon. So, 15K, 10K na lang natira pang saktong pang ano lang, pang balance, pang ano lang, pang maintain lang ng account mo. So, sabi ko, okay, so, sabi ko naman, o yun nga, kung walang kapatunguhan to, I can always go back to my previous work. And alam ko naman na kung paano yung galawan doon. So, kikitain ko pa rin naman to. Pero, I banked on the thought na, paano, if ito yung opportunity na, sa akin, big deal, dati, parang, ang ano ko lang nun, 50K, tas 8 hours per day, masaya na ako nun. Na parang, ma-achieve ko lang yun, parang yun na yung pinaka-goal ko nun. I mean, parang looking back, natatawa na lang ako sa sarili ko. Pero, I mean, yun kasi parang, yun na lang yung inisip ko na what if ito pala yung magbibigay sa akin ng opportunity na yun na the more I get better at doing something, the more compensation I get. Kasi doon sa previous work ko, 4 years na akong tutor and lagi akong good tutor awardee. Pero na-stuck na ako sa rate na yon. So, wala nang ibang way but to put in more hours to get higher pay or higher salary. So, sa akin, okay, sige, walang kaso sa akin kung magsisimula man ako ng mababa ulit. Pero if after 4 years, I'm gonna get, I can triple my income, double, quadruple, that's worth the risk. And hindi naman ako nagkamali kasi in 6 weeks, kasi 8 weeks yung course eh. Tapos on the second week pa lang, edi syempre sa first week, orientation pa lang naman and all. Tapos, yun pa lang yung sasabihan kami na gumawa ng resume, tapos ng cover letter kasi i-check nila kung okay ba, kung optimize ba, ganyan-ganyan, kung competitive enough ba, ganyan-ganyan. So, nung nagpasa ako, pero hindi pa ako binibigyan ng feedback kasi syempre marami kami, so medyo mag-aantay ka. Hindi pa kami binibigyan ng feedback. Nagpapasa na ako. Na parang, sige nga, try ko nga. Nandito naman na yung videos eh. If may makuha akong client, may matanong, eh di panoorin ko na lang sa videos. I mean, di ba? Parang, try ko nga. So, try ako ng try. Tapos, on the 6th week, that was September 17, yun na, nagkaroon na ako, ano bang date ngayon? September 19 ngayon, di ba? So, ayun nga, nakaka-anniversary ko pa lang dun sa client ko na yon. Siya yung unang nag-yes sa akin. May iba pang mga nag-yes, pero kasi parang, alam mo yung parang, pag nakakausap mo yung client, you get to vibe kung same mo sila ng energy, kung same mo ba sila ng, alam mo, kasi ako,
If
since,
compatible kayo.
oo, di ba, na parang, magtatrabaho din naman ako sa'yo, I will spend 8 hours with you every day of my life, tapos hindi kita feel, edi, parang ako naman yung, di ba, parang pinahirapan ko naman yung sarili ko. So, kung mag-spend man ako sa'yo ng 8 hours, dapat, gusto kita, parang dapat feeling ko okay ka, and also, nung nagkausap kami, nag-click talaga kami nung seller na yun. Tapos parang nagtatawa lang ka, parang, alam mo yung, tapos looking back nga, tapos natatawa pa ako kasi may isa pa siyang question nun. Sabi niya, if you can, parang give me 5 unique attributes. Tapos 4 lang yung nabigay ko kasi wala na ako maisip na iba. Tapos ang sabi ko na lang, I'm charming. Parang walang connect. Parang sabi ko, yeah, sabi ko na lang. Pero na-ano ko siya, na-connect ko siya sa customers na parang, yeah, if you need me to charm irate customers, yeah, I could do that. Um, if you want me to negotiate lower prices with suppliers, I can definitely do that because, I think I'm charming. Nakakapala mo ako. Pero tapos, naalala niya pa yon, pinapaalala pa niya minsan yung sagot ko na yun. Tapos nahihiya ako. Na naisip ko yun. Kasi panic mode na yung brain ko. Pero, yun nga, na parang 6 weeks hindi ko pa natapos yung course. I already got a client just because I took action. Hindi ko inantay na matapos yung course kasi siguro, yun nga, 10,000 na lang yung pera ko. Tapos, nag-invest ka pa, so gusto mong mag-ROI agad. Kasi hindi ko na talaga natapos yung course kasi nag-start na ako sa kanya, trinain na niya ako. So, doon na ako nag-focus. Tapos, ang ano pa nun, pinagsabay ko yung dalawa. Yung pag-tutor, saka yung Amazon VA. Kasi, yung starting ko sa kanya, hindi ganun ka-competitive pa. Eh, syempre, ayoko namang, syempre, may mga bills to pay tayo. So, niretain ko pa rin yung work ko for the next 5 months para naman, siya yung magpe-pay ng bills ko. And itong isa, makakapag-focus ako on learning the ropes muna. Tapos, ayun, I did really well. Una muna, customer support yung binigay niya sa akin. Emails lang muna. Email ng mga tao. Tapos, buyer messages sa Amazon Seller Central niya. Refund ng mga tao. Tapos, gagalingan ko talaga. Tapos, may message ko siya, tapos na ako, may papagawa ka ba bang iba? Kasi nagpakabibo talaga ako kasi may course akong tinake eh. Kaya kong buting-tingin itong mga to eh. Bigyan mo lang ako ng gagawin eh. So, pinaramdam ko sa kanya yun. And eventually, I gained his trust and nag-start nang mag-stack up yung mga pinapagawa niya sa akin. Which also led na tumaas na rin yung value na binibigay ko sa company. So, tumaas na rin yung rate ko na in 3 months, tumaas agad yung rate ko. Tapos on the 5th month, so October, November, December, January. Ay, January pala. So, on the 4th month, nag-stop na ako sa other job ko. As in, nag-full-time na ako kasi na-surpass na niya yung kinikita ko from my previous job. Kasi, just because, I took the risk, I took action, I gave it my all, and, ayun, parang sabi ko, kinikilabutan ako kasi parang sino bang mag-aakala na magkaka-pandemic na parang dati kasi when I was 29 years old, mind you, nung nag-ship ako to Amazon VA, and ang dami kong kinain na parang kahihiyan, saka yung mga comments ng mga tao na parang, ano ba yan? Magja-jump ka na naman ng career? Ano ba yung pag-online na yan? Parang get a real job, mga ganon. So, tapos parang kino-compare ka sa mga ka-batchmate mo na, yan, papakasal na si ganito, mag-start na ng family, bumili na ng bahay. Ikaw, mag-start ka. Parang mga ganon, may mga ganon na stuff na, pero looking back na, buti na lang, hindi ako nag-demotivate. Nung narinig ko yung mga ganong comments, yung narinig ko yung mga ganong, minsan yung relatives mo pa magsasabi sa'yo, minsan, mga close friends mo, ay talaga, mag-aano ka na naman, ano na naman yan, online na yan. Parang hindi nila nakikita before na it's a real job, na hindi tayo ng scam dito, or hindi ako nang ano lang dito, nag-video. So,
Aha.
pero tingnan mo, na parang, now, I'm able to provide for my family, na wala ng work yung mom and sister ko, but I can support them with the salary that I have just because 2 years ago, I made a decision and I made it happen for myself. And now I'm reaping the rewards. And I couldn't be happier, and talagang grateful ako na, alam mo yon, na dumating yung chance, yung opportunity na yon sa buhay ko at the right time. And thankful din ako sa sarili ko na I took a chance on myself kahit wala akong experience, and gave it a shot. Ganon.
So, actually, napakaganda ng story mo with that. Nung una na-retain sa akin is yung having that grit na you took a chance. Unang-una doon sa course when you only have a couple of thousand sa bank account mo, and then ni-risk mo pa siya. And then while doing yung course, you took a chance again on, teka, gawin ko na kaya to ng sabay, might as well. Napakaganda nun. And na-realize ko lang din with Amazon Seller Virtual Assistant, unlike having yung personal siguro, yung corporate job, hindi tinitignan to if sang school ka
Ay,
galing,
oo.
are you nandoon ka ba sa dean's list or
Ay, oo. Wala silang pakialam diyan. Hindi nila alam yung mga UP, UST, Ateneo. Hindi nila tinatanong yan. Wala silang pakialam doon. Kasi, parang, ano yung mabibigay mo sa company ko? Ano yung results? Kaya dami nagtatanong sa akin, hindi po ako graduate. Ito lang po yung units na natapos ko. Lagi ko sinasabi sa kanila na, no, don't focus, you're focusing on the wrong things kasi hindi naman yun yung hahanapin ng client mo eh. If you provide enough value to them and you prove na, yun nga, mag-invest ka sa sarili mo, take courses, kasi you'll learn strategies on how you can, I don't wanna say bypass, pero example na lang, isa sa mga subscribers ko na nag-take ng course, tapos in-interview ko, na parang wala siyang experience, wala siyang background, pero tuwing nagda-doubt yung clients niya, tuwing nagda-doubt yung prospects niya, gagawin niya, mag-share screen siya. Tapos papakita niya, ito yung process ko ng product research na natutunan niya sa course. Then yung mga clients niya, oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for, blah, blah, blah. So kasi if it makes sense to them, wala na. Yung doubts na yon out of the window na eh. If you're able to demonstrate na may alam ka, and you can get them from point A to point B, which is B, yung goal nila sa business nila, they will take a chance on you. They will get you to be part of their team. And yung isa pa, yung madalas na tanong sa akin, hindi po ako magaling mag-English. Ang Amazon VA, unless customer support ka ha, non-voice talaga siya. Kasi more on market research, competitive analysis, product research, yan, mga gagawin mo. And yun kasi mga highly technical stuff. And it varies from seller to seller kasi depende yun sa binibenta nilang product saka yung preferences nila. saka kung ano yung category na gusto nilang pasukin sa Amazon. Kaya may mga nagtatanong din sa akin, bakit daw ang konti ng ano about that, parang nag-tutorial about it. Just because, ano rin siya, it's complicated, complex in itself. Yung pagpa-product research mo, key yun, di ba? Nasabi mo na ikaw din into pag-Amazon din. For sure, iba yung tactic mo sa tactic ng
Yes.
iba na nasa ibang niche.
Mhm.
May mga same principles, pero kasi if hindi mo siya made-demonstrate or mapapractice, wala din eh, hindi mo rin matututunan. Kaya I would highly suggest na once you learn something, find a client na you can practice on. Kasi if you only have theories, wala. But if you can practice the actual skills, dun ka matututo, dun ka magkakaroon ng aha moment. Yun. Kaya yun yung masasabi ko na wag sila masyadong mag-focus sa kung anong wala sila, but focus on what they can provide. Kung ano yung need ng client, then isipin nila paano ko ba matutulungan si client and how I can demonstrate that skill to my client. And if you can provide that, wala, tapos ang boxing. That's a no-brainer. Kung ikaw yung makakatulong sa kanila, why wouldn't they hire you, di ba?
And siguro isa to sa feeling ko would really help yung mga listeners natin with this question. Ano yung sa tingin mong dapat itanong nung halimbawa ng isang tao sa sarili niya na if these are the things na I think I'm this type of person or this kind of person, suited sa akin yung pagiging Amazon seller virtual assistant. So,
Mm-mm.
meron ka bang any
Ah,
sorry.
kasi that's tricky question, Kiyo. Kasi if it's something na suited ba sa kanila, that's something subjective eh. Pero ito kasi, yung mga tao kasi ngayon, they always want to make, tawag doon, they always want to make sure. Parang gusto nila dapat 100% sure. Well, in fact, hindi mo kasi magagaranti yan eh. Kahit ako nga nung nag-uumpisa ako, napakasimple ko mag-isip eh. Nakita ko yung Amazon VA post na 800 to 1,000 USD per month or more. Then dun ako gusto ko mag-Amazon VA. I just made a decision. So, just make a decision na kung sa akin if hindi mo alam kung saan ka mag-uumpisa, hindi mo alam yung first step, you can try to um, reflect on yourself. Ano ba yung skills mo? Ano ba yung mga offer mo? Nung time na yon, my skills were, example na lang, para mas may guide. Nung time na yun, okay, sige, nursing graduate ako. May experience ako sa pag-HR, so recruitment and training. May experience ako sa pag-tutor. So, communication skills, okay naman, sige. So, kaya doon ako nakaisip na, okay, edi pwede, doon sa meron ako ngayon na skills and strengths, I could go into VA. So, ayun na, nagkaroon na ako ng path. Ayun. So, ayan na, next step. So, edi ano na ako ng VA. Then, nung nag-start na ako mag-apply for general VA, doon na ako nagkaroon ng another roadblock. Shucks! VA, ang dami palang types ng VA. May real estate VA. Yun nga, may executive assistant. May e-commerce VA. May Shopify VA. May eBay VA. Kasi iba't ibang platforms yan eh. Iba't ibang e-commerce store yan eh. Then may Amazon VA. So, di ba, ang daming option, pero you just have to choose one. So ako, inisip ko sa sarili ko, kaya ko naman siguro siyang matutunan kasi VA, Amazon. So, most likely, kailangan ko lang naman maging familiar sa platform ng Amazon. Diba? And that's something na you can learn, na you can acquire. Hindi naman ako nagkamali. Tapos yun nga, nung naisip ko na okay, nakapag-decide na ako. Hindi ako sure if this is for me, pero hindi ko naman malalaman kung hindi ko itatry, di ba? Kaysa naman na lahat yon pasukan ko, lahat ng pag-VN, mas lalong walang mangyayari sa akin. Kasi sabog-sabog yung efforts ko eh, na every client, I have to, I have to reprogram my brain, or babaguhin ko na naman yung yung resume ko, yung cover letter ko kasi pang real estate to, tapos ito pang hindi mo naman pwedeng gamitin yung, 'di ba, isang resume at cover letter para targetin yung lahat. Hindi, walang magre-reply sa iyo noon. Mapi-feel nila na generic
Mhm.
yung resume and cover letter mo. So, specializing would really save you time din. and headache, di ba? Kasi makakapag-focus ka on specializing or being good at one thing muna at a time. Eh di kapag hindi nag-work, proceed ka sa next. Hindi mo naman papakasalan yung skill and market mo eh. Para ako, ah, I worked muna as an HR assistant. After 3 years, I feel ko, this is not for me. I saw my VP. I love my boss. Pero nung nakita ko yung lifestyle niya, working on a holiday, taking calls on a holiday, over family. Siguro, ayoko ng ganong lifestyle.
Mm.
Parang siya matanda na and she's still doing that and she has no choice because she has to cater to the needs of the company. Sabi ko, hindi. So, punta naman ako sa pag-online tutor. After 4 years, I felt stuck. I wanted growth. And yun, parang you just have to take one step at a time. You don't have to be sure. Kasi yun nga, parang para sa akin ba talaga to? Hindi ko kasi sure kung gawin mo lang. And see how it goes. Pakiramdaman mo yung sarili mo. And then, yun nga, after, pag natutunan mo na siya, you get to work with clients, that's when you know kung para sa'yo ba. And if not, yeah, change. Sabi nila, easy for you to say, pero wala namang makakapagsabi sa'yo eh. Kung hindi yung experience mo eh. I mean, you can wonder, you can stay where you are right now and wonder, or you can start acting and find out for yourself. Yun naman ang dun eh, yun naman ang options mo eh. And manalo matalo ka man, it's a learning opportunity. You get to move forward na, okay, hindi pala para sa akin yung pag-HR. Adi na-strike off ko na siya sa list ko. Hindi pala para sa akin pag-tutor, na-strike off ko na rin siya sa list ko. So, you know, mas lumiliit yung list mo, mas nagiging sa'yo, favorable. Hanggang sa hanap ko na yung heart ko, which is, yun nga, sa pag-Amazon VA. And now, ngayon na, tawag dito, nag-work ako as Amazon VA, masaya ako and I get compensated well. I get to pursue other opportunities. Ngayon, nag-aaral ako ng copywriting. Ngayon, nagvo-vlog ako. Just because I now have the time to do that because I put in the work before. And hindi naman yan isang aglap mangyayari na perfect ng life mo, I figure it out. I figured it out para hindi kailangan mo talagang pagdaanan yung ganong stage eh. And sadly, walang makakapagsabi sa noon ng certainty. Wala, kahit manghuhula, kaya nga sila manghuhula eh. Kasi hinuhulaan lang din nila yung future mo eh. So, ikaw lang talaga. Nasa kanila lang talaga to make a decision one step at a time and just do it. Just take the leap of faith.
Yeah, I agree. Parang life is it's a constant trial and error, no? Until you find that siguro kung saan ka best fitted. Kesa naman sa lagi kang nagda-doubt pero you're stuck with wherever you are, no? And you mentioned kanina na you enrolled into a course. Ano ba yung course na yun? Baka po pwede yung ating mga listeners din would probably get as well and be siguro matignan na talaga nila if yung Amazon Seller Virtual Assistant is suited din for them.
Yes. I enrolled sa course ni Coach Lish Aquino, which is the ASVA, the Amazon Seller Virtual Assistant Masterclass. So, yun yung tinake kong course, which basically teaches you everything that you need to know from A to Z. Na kahit, ayun nga, wala rin akong background ni bumili sa Amazon.com. Kasi di ba, sikat yun sa United States, pero sa Pilipinas, hindi naman. Never ko pang nagawa. So, ganun ako ka-zero knowledge and zero experience. Pero, in 6 weeks, I was able to do that. Noong una, akala ko, baka special unicorn lang ako, baka siguro ang galing-galing ko, kaya ako nagawa yun. But, no. I mean, if you, nung shinare ko siya sa timeline ko doon, I think same year, 2018, may isa akong friend na tutor din siya, isa akong friend na nag-take din. Mom of one kid, tapos, tawag dito, may family na rin siya, tapos wala rin siyang background as Amazon VA. And nag-start yung classes nila, November, January of next year, nagkaroon na siya ng Amazon client. So, tapos, ito nga, nung nag-start na ako mag-vlog, edi shinare ko na yung opportunity, blah, blah, blah. Tapos, nag-message sa akin si Faye. Si Faye, subscriber ko siya sa channel ko. Tapos, nag-message siya sa Facebook ko na parang, hi, Ate Nikki, nag-apply din ako as General VA. Na nakita ko yung video mo, parang interested din ako. At tapos, may mga tinanong-tanong siya. Tapos, sumali siya ng ASVA nitong, kailan ba to? July ba? Hindi, May ata. May. Tapos, in just a month? Oo, in just a month. Sige, sabihin na natin 2 months. Hindi ko na maalala eh. Nagkaroon din siya ng client and she's a fresh grad. She's so young, 21 years old. Oh my God, 21 years old, finance graduate. Wala ding background sa Amazon VA and she did it. And then here comes, nung pinost ko yung video na yon, napanood naman ni Jelcy, who's a college student, third year college student. And nag-join din siya ng ASVA. And in less than a month, she got a client na parang, okay, di pala ako special. Ano lang pala, parang it just means na if those people can do it, a college student, a fresh grad, someone like me na walang background, and dun din, may pinost din si Amazon Nation na success story na she's a mom of 3 naman. Tapos 5 years siyang natigil mag-work kasi she has to take care of her family. Then in less than a month din, nagkaroon siya ng client and part-time pa, tas flexible time. Tapos ang kinikita niya was, I think, part-time 30 to 40K per month. Part-time. Kasi 5 hours per day lang siya nag-work. And from someone na 4 years natigil magtrabaho, tapos inaral niya lang, tapos nagka-client siya, na parang, it makes you wonder na parang, hindi pala ako special unicorn, walang special unicorn, it's just that, totoo yung principle na if you have the right skill set and then you offer it to the right market, you can get a client talaga eh. Kasi bakit kanila, diba? Bakit kanila aayawan kung meron kang skill set na hinahanap nila? It's just logical na kukunin ka nila kahit wala kang experience. And the fact na yun nga eh, when you invest in yourself, clients appreciate that. Oh, okay, you value education, you value kasi when you invest in yourself, there's a thinking na, gusto ko kasing magbigay ng best results, mag-deliver ng best results sa clients ko. And when you do that, prior to being paid by the client, na-appreciate nila na, okay, paano pa pag nagkapera tong person na to? E di, mas mag-i-invest pa siya sa sarili niya, mas matutulungan niya ako to help my business grow. So you are seen as an asset, not as a liability na pinapasweldo lang nila, na you're actually not just a VA, but a partner to their business. Kasi we're literally looking for winning products to their stores, na kahit hindi mo na ako VA, pag yung product na yan, naparang natin at naging cash cow mo yan, di ba? Ano ka na? Tiba-tiba ka na. Ganun yung value na binibigay ng mga Amazon VA sa Amazon sellers. That's why we can charge premium rates because, hello, we're basically building your business. And imbis na yung product idea, yung winning product na yan, ako na lang sana nag-start ng business na yan. Pero dahil ikaw yung may pera, di ba? Ikaw yung nag-fund and ikaw yung nag-launch ng product na yan and ikaw yung kumikita ngayon. Di ba? That's, di ba? Imagine nyo na lang na ganun yung value na binibigay nyo sa clients nyo. Ba't ka mahihiyang mag-charge ng premium, di ba? So, yun. I hope they get to see that kind of angle na hindi ka lang basta empleyado, but you're actually, a partner to their business na, sige, sabihin natin, walang hindi irreplaceable, walang indispensable. Pero, they would really feel pag nawala ka kasi no other VAs can do your job like you do it. Kasi iba-iba tayo ng personalities, iba-iba tayo ng strategy, iba-iba din ang, di ba, ang vibe, pati yung workflow pag, di ba, tayo yung nandun sa team na yon. So, yun nga when you give your all, when you invest in yourself and you do a freaking good job, there's no way for you to fail eh. I mean, kung magpe-fail ka, yung mga no's, rejection, and that's normal. We get rejected every day. We apply to many clients and get rejected, and that's part of it because yun nga ako kakapost ko lang nito kasi binati ako ng client ko ng happy second anniversary. Tapos nung inalala ko, shucks, ang dami kong kinaing rejection noon. Pero buti na lang pala nag-no sila kasi hindi ako mapupunta sa client na to na sobrang inaalagaan niya kami, mga VAs niya. Imagine, every 3 months, meron kaming supplement supply. Not for myself lang, pero for my family. He covers our family. Pati HMO, siya nagbabayad kahit hindi naman nila. I mean, I'm not saying lahat ng clients ganun ha. Pero, di ba, parang isipin nyo na lang ha, kung ganun yung mapupuntahan yung client, pero kailangan yung tumanggap ng 100 no, okay lang, no? Sige na, no na, mag-no na kayo lahat sa akin kung every no would lead me to that kind of client. Push na. So, looking back, hi, thank you sa mga nag-no. Ang saya-saya ng buhay ko ngayon. At ang happy-happy ko sa client ko just because, yeah, hindi ako sumuko. And kahit kumakain ako ng no rejection for breakfast, lunch, and dinner ng mga time na yon. May days na pinanghinaan ng loob. Pero wala eh. Pag wala kang pera, wala ka naman choice. Parang hindi mo kailangan ng quote-quote eh. Yung fact lang na you have to earn money not just for yourself but to support your family is motivation enough for me to keep moving forward. And it definitely paid off.
Mm. And one more thing. Ang pagiging Amazon seller virtual assistant pa, is it saturated industry na with or
Saturated industry? Well, kasi I don't think so ha. Kasi parang kung saturated ang pagiging Amazon VA, edi saturated na rin ang mga Amazon sellers. Kung makikita natin sa Amazon, oh my God, thousands, hundreds of thousands Amazon sellers ang meron sa platform nila at nadadagdagan pa yon every year. And sa ngayon ha, ngayong time na to, sobrang konti. Saka sobrang konti nang may alam sa Amazon VA. I don't know why. 2 years na akong Amazon VA pero I don't see many other companies offering courses related to this. Marami pa rin nagtatanong, marami pa rin nagugulat, nasa-surprise na may ganun palang opportunity. Saka yun nga it's not for everyone naman eh. So, may mga tao na, yun, hindi naman lahat nag-VA. Yung iba naman, graphic designer. Yung iba naman, SEO. Alam mo yun? So, hindi siya masasaturate in a way na mas lumalawak pa yung reach natin. Saka ang daming nagiging Amazon sellers na potential prospects natin. Kaya, yeah, parang parang pag-HR. Di ba HR parang years nang nandyan yan? Pag-teacher, years, pero nasaturate ba sila? Tinatanong ba natin kung nasasaturate na ang pag-HR? Kung ang corporate jobs, hindi nasasaturate, how much more ang online work? Mas malaki yung reach mo eh. Kung hindi ka sa Amazon.com, mag-Amazon UK ka, mag-Amazon Singapore, mag-Amazon Australia ka. Oh my God, Amazon is everywhere. Basically, the entire world. Or basically, kung nasan si Amazon, client base mo siya. Parang you can get prospects from those different platforms. And nag-iba lang ng setup, ng location, pero same pa rin naman yung principles and skill set na kailangan mong i-provide sa clients mo. So yeah, I hope I was able to answer your question.
Galing, hindi ko siya naisip na, Amazon is everywhere, Australia is booming, Singapore is booming for Amazon. Even Japan already has Amazon.
Oo, sa mga bilingual diyan, yung mga CSR before na Japanese, tapos sa Spain din, alam ko may Amazon din doon, di ba?
Amazon EU.
Hindi lang English. Di ba, hindi lang English ang ang target market, pati mga mga non-English speakers.
So, nabuksan din lalo yung mindset ko na, malaki pa yung opportunity for Amazon seller virtual assistant. Even ako, potentially, I might source my VA soon. Probably, who knows? Probably next year. Siguro, one of my last questions. Ano naman yung work schedule mo on a daily basis?
So, ako kasi, I prefer fixed schedule kasi gusto ko yung pag natapos ko na yung shift ko, wala na siya sa mind ko, okay na. Pero kasi, may mga clients na, tulad ni Giselle, yung isa sa mga in-interview ko before, yung client niya na yun, flexible time. So, siya, basta makabuno siya ng 5 hours per day, walang pakialam si client. Bahala ka kung gusto mo, umaga, hapon, gabi. So, which is, pasok sa, sa needs niya kasi she has 3 kids, tapos yung isa baby pa. So, of course, she has to attend to her family pa. Meron din naman si si Faye. Si Faye, full-time siya, pero flexible din yung client niya. That's why she's still able to add more clients. So, parang alam ko, nakadalawa or 3 clients na siya ngayon na pinagsasabay-sabay niya. Ganun na siya ngayon. So, depende siya sa client na makukuha mo. Kaya, I suggest din na be clear din with what you want and be firm din. Kasi of course, may mga clients na makikipag-negotiate sa'yo na hindi, kailangan talaga namin graveyard shift. Pero paano kung hindi mo naman kaya? E di, yung results mo maapektuhan. Yung, di ba, yung the way you deliver your results maapektuhan, pati yung relationships mo with family. So, you wanna find, a client that would be willing to work with you. Although I get sometimes, minsan yung iba sa atin, kailangan na natin ng money now eh. Nangangailangan na. So, sometimes we're forced to take jobs or tawag dito, agreements na offers na kahit hindi natin ganun ka-feel. Well, okay lang din naman yon. Pero make sure na you have a plan B na parang on the side is naghahanap ka pa rin ng, hindi ko masabing exit plan, pero parang plan B mo to get out of that situation if it doesn't improve. Kasi yun nga parang may mga clients naman talaga na okay, na fit sa'yo, na the one, pero hindi mo agad minsan sila mamimit. May mga iba tao na mimit agad, swerte nila, pero yung iba sa atin, months. Yung, di ba, months, weeks, yung kailangan antayin. Ang dami munang kailangan pagdaanan na rejection, na failed applications before natin mahanap yung client na yon. So, you just have to be clear with what you want, be firm, and don't be afraid to voice it out, to negotiate with your client. Kasi, ang hirap din, parang, it's in their best interest that you work at your optimal hours and you're working at your optimal, tawag doon, situation or status, condition. Kasi nga naman, kung ipag-graveyard shift mo ako, tapos hindi, alam mo yun, lulun-lulundo ako sa shift ko, di, paano naman yung output ko sa'yo? Di, din, subpar, di ba? So, explain nyo lang na parang, I wanna offer the best service to my clients and ito yung criteria ko or ito yung conditions ko to be able to do that. If hindi natin mamimit yun, I'm afraid na this won't be a fit na pwedeng short term pero not a long term. And right now, you wanna find someone na you could work with for a long-term basis. Ganun din sa salary. So, it depends din. Dati, ako conservative ako. Ang sinasabi ko is 20 to, sige sabihin natin, 20 to 50,000. Pero ngayon sa Amazon, sa loob ng community namin, kasi when you enroll kasi sa course ni Coach Lish, meron kaming exclusive community, FB group, na where you can post your questions, kung may challenges ka, pwede kang mag-post dun, then yung mga expert, mga intermediate and beginners like you can help each other out. Ganon sa community. So, nakikita ko doon yung iba, completely beginners, no background, pero they're closing clients at the desired rate that they want. Just because, yun nga, parang yung course kasi was able to equip them with the right skills. So, alam na nila kung paano nila i-offer, ipapackage yung sarili nila. And dun din, at I also help din yung mga nasa loob na parang how do I negotiate? So, nag-share din ako ng mga script sa kanila na that work for me. Na, ganito ka mag-negotiate para makuha mo yung ganitong rate. And that worked for them. It was also used by Faye, and it also worked for her. That's why she got the $10 per hour, despite being a beginner. So, and that's something I only share sa mga nasa loob ng community because it will do more harm than good for someone na walang skill set. Kasi that's what we're leveraging on eh. Now, we invested in our current skill set. And that we have a community of VAs. Imagine mo kahit beginner ka, kahit wala kang alam, pero alam mo na pag may na-encounter kang difficulty, tas may mapupuntahan kang community na ready tumulong sa'yo, hindi pa lalakas yung loob mo, na feeling mo may backer ka. And I think nasa 700 or 800 kami sa community. So, kahit ba 1% or 5% lang ng tao yung mag-reply sa'yo dun eh. Parang, tiba-tiba ka na sa makukuha mong advice and suggestion na would help you proceed or progress with your journey and as an Amazon VA. So, ayun, going back to your question, dati sinasabi ko 20 to 50,000, pero yun nga, breakthrough after breakthrough, part-time job, 40K. Si Faye, 80K kagad. I'm not saying that it will also happen to you, pero there's a possibility just because you invested in yourself. So, ang dami, ang galing nitong pagiging Amazon VA kasi you can definitely, find a client na magsusuit sa lifestyle mo eh. If mommy ka, priority mo yung family mo, then go find a client that also prioritizes that share the same value as you, na hindi ka pipilitin na magganon. At meron naman. If you're someone like me na gusto fixed schedule, may mga ganong clients. If may clients na gusto part-time, flexible, may mga ganon din. So, mix and match eh. Kailangan mo lang talagang hanapin sila. And you'll never find them unless you take action and send those applications.
So I'm about to say lang kanina din na unlike with the corporate job, hindi ka makapag-negotiate. Hindi ka makapag-negotiate where to and when to work and even the salary, no? So, yung flexibility na binibigay to Filipinos. And keep na lang, let's say, in the next 3 to 5 years, where do you see yourself and siguro yung Amazon virtual assistant or at least for the Filipinos na industry, where do you think it will go?
Ngayon because of the recent situation, pandemic, consumer behavior has changed. And ngayon na nare-realize na ng mga tao na they can be productive without meeting face-to-face. Na, okay, kinaya naman pala natin ng ilang months na online, Zoom. Ngayon, struggle siya, challenge siya. Pero once ma-streamline mo yan, once na ma-iron out yung kinks sa pagta-transition natin na to, yung mga next batch, upcoming years, magiging na lang siya eh, parang, alam mo yung parang dati, yung internet dial-up, ang hirap-hirap kumonek sa internet. Pero ngayon, di ba, ang seamless na nakakapag-internet ka pa sa phone mo. Parang, di ba, ganun yun before? Ang hirap-hirap. Parang ganun, nandun tayo sa ganung stage din eh, na everything's going online, we have to adjust, to adapt, to cope up with the current situation. And ito na yung challenges na dumarating. But yeah, the more that we do it, the more we realize ano yung dapat i-improve, ano yung nag-work at ano dapat yung i-retain. So, with the VA industry, mas lalaki pa siya. Kasi, imagine yung mga traditional businesses noon, na brick and mortar, na nagre-rely talaga sa physical store, they are being forced right now to do their business online.
Yes.
And it opens more opportunities to us, to freelancers, na lumawak yung client base, yung prospect base natin. So, I'm saying it could only get better. And when it comes to saturation, I don't think it's gonna be saturated kasi dumadagdag ang nagbe-business every day. May bagong business na nag-start up. Of course, may mga nag-fail din na parang, di ba nga, tayo, di ba, parang ano lang yun eh, corporate world. Dati tayo, corporate, face-to-face. Hindi naman na-saturate. Nagtayo-tayo pa tayo ng mga buildings and offices. Hindi naman na-saturate. It's just that ngayon, iba na lang yung platform. Online na lang. Pero, yun nga, like what I said earlier, mas malawak pa yung reach mo. Hindi lang, pag dito kasi sa Pilipinas, ang ma-applyan mo lang na work, malapit sa location mo, sa Pilipinas lang. But when you're online, yeah, the world is your client base. And I can only see na it's gonna continue to grow. And yung mga tao na mag-choose to adapt and to take action right now, they will be the ones who would reap the rewards. Kasi, ito na yung parang pagta-transition. And by the time na maging mas okay pa siya, smoother, experience ka na. As opposed to sa mga mag-start pa lang, during that time. So, saka sabi ko nga you'll never know talaga you can never underestimate what a month or two can do to your lives, to change your life. Kasi yun nga parang when you get inside our ASMA community. So sorry na pinagyayabang ko siya kasi sobrang happy lang din talaga ako kasi alam mo yun, parang shinare ko lang kasi siya kasi walang nag-share sa kanya. Tapos people are having wins
Yeah.
and achieving breakthroughs. So na parang shot, hindi ako napahiya. Na parang ganun yung feeling ko na shot, hindi ako napahiya na parang it worked for me, it worked for them. So most likely 90% it's gonna work for you. Yun. So yun, wins after wins, breakthroughs after breakthroughs, and si Faye, nung huling nag-usap kami, sabi niya sa akin, alam mo ba, Tiniki, naalala mo ba yung first message ko sa'yo na lost ako noon. Tapos, ngayon, 3 months na siya as Amazon VA. And, yun, 3 na rin yung clients niya. Grabe yung naging growth niya. From someone with zero knowledge, tas ngayon, after 3 months, nag-hire na siya ng sarili niyang VA.
Oh, nice.
To help her out with the surplus of clients. Dahil, ang galing ni Faye. Isa siya sa mga unicorns. Unicorns. Hindi, pero iba yung grit din ni Faye. Iba yung grit niya. Kaya, if that's parang, if that can happen to Faye, di ba, the chances are, it could also happen to you. It's not, of course, the exact same win, but it could also change your life if you give yourself that chance.
Yeah, na-realize ko lang din na with the normal work or yung corporate job, if you're doing, nagpapabibo ka, lahat ginagawa mo, probably you will be praised. And merong monetarial, siguro mapopromote ka, pero siguro that can go you, siguro a little bit over the top lang ng kaunti, pero kasi you still have your bosses there. Pero with Amazon Seller Virtual Assistant, yung growth mo are endless, and yung possibility of building something for yourself is mas...
Saka doon ko rin na-realize na kapag yung skill mo, yung service mo is directly affecting the revenue line. When you say revenue line, yan yung if you generate enough leads, it will increase to sales, it will increase to revenue. Parang ganon, conversion rate. And if yung skill na ino-offer mo directly affects any of those variables, mas may negotiating power ka. For example, kung product researcher ako, imagine if I give you 5 winning products, this is how your business will grow. And you can literally ask for a percentage of that. May mga sellers na ganon. Like si Giselle, hindi niya hiningi, pero binibigyan siya ng 2% commission for every sale na nabebenta ng client niya. So, alam mo yun, hindi lang siya one stream of income, pero there's also a possibility that you can earn commissions through percentages ng sales ng clients mo. Because, yung service mo kasi directly affects it. So, if you do better, they get more sales, and you get commissions from that. Parang the only way that you can earn more is if you help them earn more muna. That's a win-win, di ba? Na parang you have to prove yourself first. Na parang, if you can deliver, then you can harvest the fruits of your labor. So that's also and yun nga, you can handle multiple clients. I've seen that, I've seen that from our coaches inside the ASVA. Tapos, at one point, ginawa ko din siya. So, depende rin yan sa'yo. Depende sa kaya mo. Kaya ng oras mo, saka ng bandwidth mo. Ganun.
And Nikki, last siguro, is there anything na hindi ko natanong or I should have asked you with regard to the Amazon Seller Virtual Assistant?
Amazon, sige nga.
Or
Amazon VA.
Anything na you would think sooner or later, probably ito yung magiging in the know or siguro hot topic for Amazon Seller?
Well, probably, yes. Pero kasi, ang ano dyan, hindi kasi sikat si Amazon.com dito sa Pilipinas kasi hindi pa nila tayo na na penetrate. Hindi pa nila na-penetrate yung Filipino market. Kaya when it comes to e-commerce, yung mga Lazada, Shopee, oo, yan yung mga sikat ngayon saka yung sa pag-FB ads, yung mga paglo-local e-commerce. Pero okay din sila eh. Pero of course, syempre iba yung platform nila, ibang set of skills. Pero pagdating kasi kay Amazon, gaya nga na sinabi ko, yeah, it's everywhere. So basically, yung opportunities talaga, ikaw na lang mamimili kung saan ka magfo-focus. Kung gusto mo day shift ka lang, ayaw mo nang may chance na mag-graveyard, di focus ka Amazon Singapore, Amazon Australia, Amazon New Zealand, di ba? May New Zealand na ba? Hindi ko lang sure. Pero yun, Australia and Singapore, sure yun. Kung mahilig ka sa anime, tapos nag-take ka ng Nihongo lessons, di ba? Tapos may proficiency ka na sa pag-Japanese. O why not take, di ba? Japanese Amazon sellers. Ang saya siguro doon. Anyway. Yun. Ano pa ba? Ano ba yung mga madalas na ito. Isa siguro na madalas tanungin sa akin is, guaranteed po ba na magkaka-client ako if I take any course? If I take any course. Ganun naman. Lagi ko sinasabi, in life, walang makakapag-guarantee nun eh. And the right question to ask kasi, are you going to be committed enough to yourself to make it work? Kasi bakit ba, nung nag-college ba tayo, guys, may guarantee ba yon na after mong graduate at makuha yung diploma mo, starting mo kaagad, 45K at magkakaroon ka kaagad ng work? Hindi naman, di ba? And we have to wait 4 years. Yung iba pa nga 5 years minimum. Di ba, for engineering students. Mag-wait sila ng 5 years just to know if there's a guaranteed work for them at the end of their program. But, di ba, ito 8 weeks. 8 weeks mong pagtutuunan ng pansin, 8 weeks mong bibigyan ng oras yung sarili mo. Or let's say, if you took another course, kung gaano man kahaba yung course na yun, you would spend that much time, which is usually shorter than a 4-year course. Then, di ba, parang if you can learn the skills to deliver the results na gusto ng clients mo, chances are, magkaka-client ka if you take action, if you tried enough, if you sent enough applications, if even after being rejected, nag-move forward ka rin. Kaya dun sa post ko nung shinare ko yung message ng client ko na parang binati niya ako happy second year anniversary. Sinabi ko doon na yun, parang keep moving forward, even if nagda-doubt kayo, keep moving forward kahit hindi kayo sigurado kung para sa inyo ba to. Keep moving forward kahit nagda-doubt kayo kung mapupull off nyo ba to. Keep moving forward kahit parang di nyo feel. Kasi may mga days, at mas marami yung days na parang you don't feel like doing stuff, you don't feel like applying, you don't feel like attending interviews or doing screenings. Pero wala eh. Ang biggest obstacle natin, to be honest, is ourselves. Kasi hindi natin makokontrol yung mga clients na i-reject tayo. Ganun talaga eh. Hindi naman lahat ng makaka-date mo, magiging jowa mo, di ba? Ganun din sa pagka-client, hindi naman lahat ng makaka-date mo sa interview, magiging client mo. So ano rin yan, parang it's a numbers game din. So you just be ready. Of course, yung rejection na yun, tao tayo, we get hurt, we get nawawalan tayo ng gana. Pero at the end of the day, yung emotions natin won't pay the bills, guys. Kung magdrama ka dyan or umiyak-iyak ka, at the end of the day, walang pakialam si PLDT, si landlord nyo, si Meralco, singilin pa rin nila kayo. So, di ba? I mean, no offense ha. I mean, pero you have to be mature enough to realize na hindi i-hand sa inyo yung opportunity. Ikaw yung gagawa ng way to grab that opportunity. And para mangyari yon, ikaw at ikaw lang ang gagalaw. Kahit mag-coaching ka pa, kung hindi mo naman din i-apply, wala din. I mean, your coaches, the mentors, support group, YouTube tutorials can only do so much. After that, it's up to you kung i-apply mo siya or hindi. So, kung guaranteed ba, there are no guarantees. Pero, ang mag-guarantee ko sa inyo is if you try hard enough and you keep going, meron at meron kayong makukuhang client. I mean, wala pa ata akong narinig na natalo kasi, I mean, wala pa akong narinig na nag-try pero wala pa din. Parang nagkaroon din sila ng breakthrough. Yung iba 7 months, yung iba hindi dito sa ASBA pero sa iba kong mga tawag dito, mga nakakausap na freelancer na iba yung offer. Na parang sila daw, nung nag-uumpisa sila, 7 months daw silang nag-a-apply noon. Pero after that, nagkaroon din sila ng client. Na parang meron at meron eh. Parang ano din talaga eh. Tiyagaan din talaga. Plant ka lang ng seed and hopefully may isa doon. For sure. Magbubunga yun. So yun yung sa tingin ko one message or final message if I would impart something to them.
Yeah. And Nikki, if our listeners would want to get in touch with you, siguro may mga questions sila.
Yes. You can visit my YouTube channel, Nikki B Vlogs, and meron din akong Facebook page. Although nagre-reply ako, pero yun nga lang minsan late. Pero I make sure naman na I get to the messages. And plus, yung mga videos ko din doon, ano yung first step nila, how to get started, how to fix the resume, how to create cover letters, how to get clients. I mean, kaya din ako gumagawa ng mga ganong videos is to, parang answer na rin sa mismong questions na madalas kong nare-receive. So, yeah, they can watch the videos and if they have questions, yeah, they can send me a message.
I'll link them all below. Lahat ng links dito sa description box below.
Yes.
Again,
and if my questions sila about the course, I would suggest they go directly to Amazon Nation. Kasi minsan technical yung mga tanong nila like tumatanggap daw ba ng GCash sa Cebuana. Sabi ko student lang din ako, hindi ko course to. Kindly reach out to tapos yung mga ganun. So minsan sobrang technical na yung mga question nila. Kaya if they want to check out the course or the company, yung Amazon Nation, kung saan ako nag-take ng course, they could, maybe you could also probably link them to that website.
Yeah, I'll provide the link below dito sa description box. So, again, maraming salamat. Thank you for the time and for sure maraming natutunan yung aming listeners. And siguro see you again soon later sa mga later videos. Thank you. Bye.
Yes. Thanks, Kion.